all this stuff on the internet and all that stuff like that, you know, you can say that. It's just like the Dillian Whyte situation. Whyte is obsessed with me because I feel he, you know, cheating on his husband. You know, he got his husband, but they'll say all this stuff on social media and stuff like that. But when they see a real one in person, see, when you see a real one, you can feel their energy. Right. You know if a person with this shit is or not. Right. And I don't just talk. Anybody around me can validate, like, D the nicest man in the world. But you don't want to see that other side of him. You don't want to see that. And I don't just say it just to say it. You know what I mean? Because I'm about what you know, sometimes guys need to be put in their place. And I'm going to show you, and it really comes out. I'll really show you something. You know what I mean? And sleep good at night. Trust me, man. People don't know what people have been through in life, man. They don't know nothing. Nothing. But talk, just like I said, just like the Dillian Whyte said, I don't even want to bring him up, but he fits the description of what we talking about. It's just like him. He do all this talking, but time you see him, you don't even forget see him if he sees you. Right. A mouse in the room. Wow. When he came, he did all that talking, but when he came over here, they knew I was in the room. I did not know. Chris did not even let me know. I kind of got on him. I'm like, man, why you ain't let me know that was up in here? He's like, man, I ain't want any stuff. I'm like, bro, cause he know when I say something, yeah. He know that ain't nobody gonna stop Deontay when he trying to get at you. It's just facts. I'm proving. I'm proving, Fred.
Yeah, I know.
And this came all the way over here to say nothing. You got all this shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Over there, you a master dog. You got all this to talk about, but then when you see a real one in person, don't want to say nothing. That's how all of them are. They see a real one, they'll go the other way. Right. Or they'll ask, I want to talk, can I talk to D? Can I just speak to him? You know what I'm saying? All that, man, it was, forget all that stuff. Y'all want to act bold and brave on this, you know what I'm saying? They better be glad I ain't the type of person that take that and go try to go find them. I ain't got time for that. But when I see you, then express yourself. Let me feel your energy. Right. Express yourself. Then hey, let's see where it goes from there. Right. You know, all that other stuff, that don't mean nothing to me. Because my life is, I got a beautiful life. I don't that's why people, you know, they can, you know, say things or whatever, and I don't have no reaction to it. I don't have no reaction to what these marks talking about out here. Period. Because it don't bother me. But when you see me, express yourself. Then we can maybe talk.
And Eddie Hearn's been very vocal. You know, he pushed for the Tyson Fury fight and Anthony Joshua fight. What's your comments to Eddie Hearn? Because obviously July 25th, you guys will have to go into negotiations for the fight of the century, right? Fight of the decade.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm already hearing it's already, you know, mandatory is already going to be lined up in place, you know, and they don't even know what's going to happen, right? You know.
What's your thoughts on what Deontay Wilder had to say about Dillian Whyte? Because Wilder stated that Dillian Whyte had his opportunity to fight me and passed on it, but he stayed talking about me. But what's your thoughts on that?
I just feel like that's fake energy. When you know someone's there and you know you wanted to fight him, it's best to just, you know, confront him and talk about it. And not act like he's not there, you know. It just looks bad on his part, especially if you're a fighter. Like, you should always be not like rude, but you should be a little bit more confrontational, especially if you want to fight someone, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a little bit weird from doing that part, but yeah, that's not a good look.
That's for sure. You saw my man Andre. He pulled up on your boy Canelo. He wasn't wanted, but he still let himself be known, right?
Yes, sir. Yep.
That's how you make it known that you really want the fight. You can't come to America and you see the baddest man on the planet, the champion, you in the same, I don't know if it's hotel, whatever, you know he's right there and you just walk by him. That's what Wilder meant by fake energy. At the end of the day, Whyte needs to fight Ortiz. I know Luis Ortiz wants to fight Ruiz, but I don't think Ruiz is interested in that fight because Luis Ortiz have been calling out Andy Ruiz for a hot minute right now. And Ruiz, he has other plans. I heard he's still calling out Anthony Joshua. That's not going to happen anytime soon, the way he was looking. So if Dillian Whyte really wants the Deontay Wilder fight, the quickest way he could get it right now is fight Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz is still the boogeyman. I don't want to hear Dillian Whyte complain about Luis Ortiz's age, claiming that he's 40 years old, because the last guy he fought was 40 years old, Povetkin. And we all saw what happened the first fight. He put Dillian Whyte to sleep. At the end of the day, Luis Ortiz is still a hot ticket. He's still the boogeyman. Nobody want to fight him. So how do you make a statement, especially in America? You beat the boogeyman if you want to fight Deontay Wilder, because Deontay Wilder got bigger fish to fry. He got the most significant fight in the history of the sport with Tyson Fury right now. He also has an Anthony Joshua fight that beat Dillian Whyte. So Dillian Whyte is like a waste of time for Deontay Wilder right now. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, no, I agree. I feel like the only reason why Dillian Whyte is really pushing for that Wilder fight is because I believe he's really high in the WBC ranking. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he's the interim champion after he beat Povetkin in the rematch. So that's why he's really pushing for that Wilder fight. And I really feel like the ultimate goal for Whyte is to get a rematch against Joshua, because I feel like most heavyweights understand that Joshua is the biggest target because he has 3 of the main belts. So that's really what I think his purpose is as far as fighting Wilder.
He has supposedly passed on an opportunity to fight Anthony Joshua again over there in the UK, because he said he wanted more money to fight Anthony Joshua in the rematch. So Anthony Joshua ended up coming to the US in order to fight Big Baby Miller, who got tested positive for steroids at the time. So I think Dillian Whyte, he is high on the rankings under the WBC. He could have fought Deontay Wilder when Wilder fought Brazil. I think he was a free agent at the time, but Deontay Wilder told Dillian Whyte that all you got to do is just do a one-off with Al Heyman, and you get the fight with me. The second option is fight Luis Ortiz. You will automatically get the fight with me if you win that fight. The third option was he told Eddie Hearn, if you guarantee that if I knock out Dillian Whyte, I get Anthony Joshua next, I will fight both of them in the UK. And Eddie Hearn turned that down as well. So Dillian Whyte had his opportunities to fight Deontay Wilder, but he did not take them. At the end of the day, right now, the best thing he could do is wait. But that's a fight I really want to see, though, because of the back and forth and the static between the two. Genuinely, they hate each other. Man, I would love to see that fight. But I do believe that stylistically, that's a wrong fight for Dillian Whyte, because all it takes is one from Deontay Wilder to get him out of there. If Povetkin could put Dillian Whyte to sleep the way he did, imagine what Deontay Wilder would do. If Anthony Joshua could hurt Dillian Whyte, you could just imagine what Deontay Wilder will do. So how do you see that fight playing out?
Oh, yeah, it's all bad for Dillian Whyte. You actually feeling really good. I just feel like Wilder has too much power. I question Dillian Whyte's chin, and how much damage he could withstand. But I agree 100%. I feel like Wilder will knock him out, definitely. He'll put up a good fight, though, but it wouldn't be good enough.
Hold it. You're not that pretty. I'm a bad man. Wait. I shook up the world. I shook up the world. I bear witness, there's only one God, Allah, and Muhammad is his final messenger. That's what I said, Larry, on the Bungle fight. Thanking you.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.